already we have taken the second unit. That means the first one of the second unit is the teamwork. We have already started the teamwork. So in the teamwork, what we have studied, if we are all together, we can achieve something, isn't it? When we are alone, we are not able to achieve anything. Only a small percentage we are able to achieve. But when we are together, we can achieve more, isn't it? So that we have studied in the first point, that is team together. Now we are coming to the lesson. So now we are coming to the poem. That poem teamwork was over. Now we are coming to the prose, that is the lesson flying together. So flying together we have started. I have said that flying together there was a group of birds and what they flock of wild geese. Flock of wild geese was there, and they used to be in a tall tree. They took shelter in a tall tree, and among them there was an old geese, isn't it? And one day, what did he say? There was a creeper. A creeper was coming, started to climb the tree. It was under the big tree, and it started climbing. So what did the wise old geese say? It is dangerous. That means we should not allow the creeper to climb, isn't it? Because it is dangerous. And what reason he had said? After some time, any hunter, it is easy for any hunter to climb the tree, isn't it? So that means we have gone. Now I will read all that and I will explain once more. Now listen carefully to your text. Deep in a forest stood a very tall tree. Its leafy branches spread out like a strong arms. So it was a very tall tree and many branches are spread and it is spread in different directions. So it is a very thick tree, isn't it? Velliya maram, ottiri branches kuda ulla oru maram. This tree was the home of a flock of wild geese. So in this tree, who were living? A group of wild geese. Wild geese means because they are living in the forest. They felt safe there. What do you mean by safe? Yes, they made shelter, isn't it? Because nobody will come and attack them. Nobody will come and, because it is a very tall tree and top of it many branches are there, and among the branches only who was staying? These wild geese were staying. So it is very difficult for anybody, any enemy to come there. One of the geese was a wise old bird. So among that group there was a one old geese, little bit old geese. What's the difference between the old geese and the young ones? Because old geese, he had experience, isn't it, of his life. In the life, what all things he had seen is more than the young ones. മുതിർന്നവരെക്കാളും വളരെ കുറച്ചാണ് കുഞ്ഞുങ്ങൾ അറിയുന്നത്, അല്ലേ, എന്താണ് ജീവിതമെന്ന് അറിയുന്നത്. സോ ഹൂ നോസ് ബെറ്റർ? ദിസ് വൈൽഡ് ഗീസ് നോസ് ബെറ്റർ. He noticed. He means who? The old geese. Noticed a small creeper at the foot of the tree. He spoke to the other birds about it. So the tree was there, and from in the bottom of the tree he saw the creeper. Creeper means the plant which can climb anywhere, isn't it? It can climb in anywhere, even in the tree or in a land or in a stick or in a wood. Anywhere it can climb, the creeper, isn't it? So it will climb to the top of that thing, top of a tree. So here, where is the creeper? It is at the foot of the tree, at the near the roots. It was near the root. That means where the mud is there. From there he saw a creeper. And then when he saw that creeper, he spoke to the birds. He told the birds, "Do you see that creeper? Do you see that creeper?" He said to them, "Let us destroy it." What we should do? We should destroy it. Destroy means we should cut it off. Why must we destroy it? Asked the geese in surprise. So everyone asked, why we have to cut? Why we have to cut that creeper? It is so small. What harm can it do? That means it is only a small plant. It cannot harm us because we are safe in the big tree, in the branches of the big tree. And how this small creeper can destroy us? My friends, replied the wise old bird, that little creeper will soon grow. As it creeps up this tree, it will become thick and strong. So what did the old geese say? Now it is very small, but daily what happens to that plant? It will grow. It will grow and within a short time, it will become very strong. അതായത് ഇപ്പം ചെറുതാ അത് കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കഴിയുമ്പോഴേക്കും വളർന്ന് ആരായിട്ട് മാറും ഒരു സ്ട്രോങ് ക്രീപ്പറായിട്ട് മാറും. Understood? What of that? Asked the geese. What harm can a creeper do us? So again they are having the doubt. So when it becomes very strong also, what harm it is going to do us? Because we are safe on top of the tree. Don't you see? Replied the wise bird. With the help of the creeper, it will be possible for someone to climb this tree. A hunter can come up and kill us all. So when it becomes very strong, it will be firmly stuck on that tree, isn't it? It will be firmly stuck on the tree. And then who can climb? If any hunter comes, it will be easy for him to climb that tree. With the help of the creeper, he can climb on top of the tree. And when suppose if he climbs the top of the tree, what will he see? He see all these geese over there. And what will he do? He will catch them, isn't it? This is what the old geese had said. That means now itself what we have to do? Cut off the creeper. So the others ask why we have to cut the creeper now, because after some time it will grow big and then it can help any hunter to climb the tree. Understood all of you? That much you understood? How can a hunter climb the tree? With the help of that creeper. Okay, I'll continue. Well, there is no hurry, they replied. The creeper is very small. It would be a pity to destroy it now. So the wise old geese said that now we have to destroy it. That means we should not allow the creeper to grow there, isn't it? So now the others are saying, no, it is only now very small now, so that we should not harm it. We should not cut it. Pity to destroy it now. Destroy the creeper while it is still young, the old bird advised. Now it is tender and you can cut it easily. Later it will become hard and you will not be able to cut it. So destroy the creeper, said the... Who said destroy the creeper? While it is still young. That means now it is only a small one. It is only growing, isn't it? So now itself what we have to do? We have to destroy it. We have to cut it. We should not allow it to grow. The old bird advised. He gave the advice to the other birds that because now it is very small, it is easy and we can cut it off. Now it is tender and you can cut it easily. This tender means very soft. Now it is only soft. Tender means tilde will say. Before coming hard, it is very tender, very soft. So when it is very soft, what we can do? We can cut it very easily. Once if it grows, what happens? It will become very hard and it is difficult to cut. ചെടികൾ വളരെ ടെൻഡറായിട്ട് വളരെ തിളുന്തായിട്ട് നിൽക്കുമ്പോൾ it is very easy, and when it grows, what happens? It becomes hard, then it is difficult. Later it will become hard and you will not be able to cut it. So after some time, if we allow the plant to grow there, what happens? After some time it will become very hard, and when it becomes very hard, it is difficult to cut it off. Understood all of you? We will see, they answered. But they did not destroy the creeper. So they said, okay, we will do, they said. But they did not destroy the creeper. They forgot the wise old bird's advice. As the creeper grew, it began winding its way up the tree. So winding means growing like this, going like this. He started growing like this. That means going round the big tree. So now when the old bird had said, now it is only a small plant and we have to cut it off. What did the other bird say? Okay, we will do. But they did not do and they forgot whose words? Old geese words. And by the time what happened to the creeper? It became very strong. It started going up the tree. So from the foot it started going climbing up the tree. Understood? Stronger and stronger it became until it was as strong as a thick rope. Rope you have seen, isn't it? Kayaru. You have seen very strong and very thick, isn't it? So like a rope, what began to grow? This creeper stem. The stem of the creeper stem became very thick and hard. Understood? One morning, so they all forgot about the creeper and now it has grown big and strong. One morning when the geese had gone out in search of food, a hunter came to the forest. So one day who came to the forest? A hunter. Who came to the forest? A hunter. Who is a hunter? One who kills the animals, isn't it? Vetakare. He came to the forest. So this is where the wild geese live. One morning when the geese had gone out in search of food, a hunter came to the forest. So one morning everybody went out to find their food. At that time, who came in the forest? A hunter came in the forest. So this is where the wild geese live. He said to himself, when they come back in the evening, I shall catch them. So what did the hunter plan? So now no birds are there. All had gone to find the food. So if I wait, what I can do? In the evening they all will come back. I can catch them. Understood? The hunter climbed up the tree with the help of the creeper. He got to the top and spread his net there. Then he climbed down and went away. So what did the hunter do? How did he plan to catch the birds? He climbed the tree. He climbed the tree with the help of what? He had no ladder, isn't it? Only with the help of the ladder we can climb. But here no ladder, he did not bring the ladder. Then how did he climb the tree? Yes, with the help of the creeper. With the help of, now the creeper is very strong, isn't it? So now the hunter climbed the tree with the help of the creeper and he reached at the top of the tree and he spread the net there. Why did he spread the net there? Yes, when the birds come back, all will get trapped where? In that net. All will get trapped in that net. So after spreading the net on top of the tree where the wild geese were living, he came down the tree and he went away. Understood? So what did the hunter do? He climbed the tree with the help of the creeper and he went to the top of the place where all the birds are living. He spread the net and then he came down and he went. So why did he came down and go after spreading the net? Yes, now already the birds are gone to find the food, isn't it? So in the night they will come back. By evening they will come back. So when they come back, what will happen? They all will get inside the net, isn't it? So that who can catch them? Yes, the hunter can catch them. That is why who had said to cut the creeper? Yes, the old geese had advised the young birds to cut the creeper. So now what happened? The creeper had grown stronger and now who was able to climb? The hunter was able to climb the tree and he had spread the net. Okay, understood? In the evening, so he spread the net there and he went. In the evening, the geese returned home. So as usual, after collecting their food, they all started coming back. They did not notice the net. As they flew into the tree, they were trapped. They struggled hard to get out but could not. So what happened? Everyone, all the birds, how did they go? They go in a group, isn't it? Like that. They all came back in the evening and what happened? All got inside the net and they struggled their best but they were not able to come out. Understood? So now you understood how the bird has been trapped? Yes. Before the birds had come, what did the hunter do? He spread the net over there and he went. So in the night, before the night, it gets dark, isn't it? So the birds started coming and they did not notice the net over there. They all got inside the tree and what was there already? The net was already there and all the birds were trapped inside the net. Understood? Help, help, cried the geese. We are caught in the hunter's net. Oh, what shall we do? So now the birds got frightened. Now who will come? Because they understood they all are being trapped inside the net, isn't it? So what did they do? They shouted for help. If they shout for help, who will come? Nobody is there because already everyone are inside the net, isn't it? So they started shouting but nobody came for help. Now all are inside the net. Understood that much? Don't make a fuss now, said the wise old bird. Long ago I told, you can see the picture here. See, all the birds have been trapped in the net. All got inside the net. And now then, when you get inside the net, are we able to get out? We are not able to get out. Even the human beings also, you have seen in the films and all, they are being caught in the net, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, the fishermen go to the sea and he will throw the net and who will get trapped over there? Fishes of big as well as small, everyone will be trapped in the net and then he will take it out. That is how what is being caught? Fish is being caught. Similarly, now all the birds inside the net. So at that moment, the wise old bird talked. He said, don't make a fuss now. Long ago I told you to destroy the creeper, but you did not. Now see what has happened. Tomorrow morning the hunter will come back and kill us all. So what did the old wise geese say? Now when I told you, when I advised you, you did not hear. When I requested you to cut that creeper, you did not do. Now what happened? You left the creeper there and it started growing and he gave the help to whom? To the hunter to climb the tree. And now the hunter got inside into the tree and he had spread the net over there and all of us are being trapped inside. Understood? Now we all are in danger. Now we are all in danger. Understood? We were foolish, wept the birds. Now what happened to the birds? Wept means cry. So now who cried? Who started crying? All the birds started crying. Why did they start crying? Because when the elder bird advised them, did they listen to him? They did not listen to him, isn't it? They said, okay, we will do. And this small creeper can't do any harm to us, isn't it? So now what happened? That creeper was able to do harm to them. Now who had come over there? The hunter had come over there and all of them are being trapped. So we were foolish. So now they are saying, we were foolish. We are all foolish. We are very sorry. We did not listen to you. Please tell us what to do. So now they are asking the old bird to advise them how they can escape from this net. Now already they are in the net and now that time before getting inside the net, they did not listen to whom? The old bird, isn't it? So now they wanted to escape from the net and now they are asking help from whom? from the old bird. Then listen carefully, replied the wise bird. So the wise bird said, okay, now I will say an idea. You listen carefully. When the hunter comes, you must all pretend to be dead. Just lie still. The hunter will not want dead birds. He will throw us to the ground. It will then be easy for him to climb down, collect the dead birds and take them home. When the last of us has been thrown down, we must quickly get up and fly away. So what idea was given by the old bird? When the hunter comes, you must all pretend to be dead. Just lie still. That means the next morning who will be coming to collect the birds? The hunter, isn't it? So when he comes in the morning, we all should lie inside the net as if we are all dead. That means we should not make any movement. We should not make any movement. We all should, that means the hunter should think that we are all dead. The hunter will not want dead birds. So the hunters, they do not want the dead birds, isn't it? Already dead, because one night is over. So they do not want such kind of birds. He will throw us to the ground. Then what will he do? He will take one from the net and throw it to the ground. It will then be easy for him to climb down, collect the dead birds and take them home. When the last of us had been thrown down, we must quickly get up and fly away. So that means from the net it will be difficult for him to carry the net with the heavy birds, isn't it? So what will he do? He will take one bird and he will throw to the ground. And what we should do? While he is taking and throwing to the ground, we should not make any movement. And we have to wait. We have to lie down there only till the last bird is being thrown from the net. So when all the birds are on the ground, what we should do? He will come down, isn't it? He will, after throwing all the birds to the ground, with the net he will be coming down. So while he is coming down and we are all on the ground, what should we do? As soon as he comes down, we all should get up and fly away. Understood? So how was the plan? Yes. When the hunter climbed up the tree, he should think that all of us are dead. That means we should not make any movement. And then he thinks all the birds are net. So it will be difficult for him to carry the whole net from the branch and come down. Isn't it? So what will he do? He will take one bird from the net and throw them to the ground. So all the birds from the net will be thrown to the ground. Then after that, taking the net, he will climb down the tree. So while he was climbing down the tree, and when all the birds are left on the ground, what should they do? As soon as the hunter climbs down the tree, they all have to fly together. Understood? When the hunter comes, you must all pretend to be dead. Just lie down. Lie down means lie on the ground. Still means without any movement. Still means without any movement. Without any movement. Without any movement, they have to lie down there. He will throw us to the ground. So from the net he will take and throw them. It will then be easy for him to climb down, collect the dead birds and take home. So he will think after throwing everything on the ground, it will be easy for him to collect again and put it in his net or basket, whatever it is, and then go home. When the last of us had been thrown down, we must quickly get up and fly. So when all the birds are being thrown to the ground, what should they do? Before the hunter climbed down the tree, they all have to fly up in the air. In the morning, so this was a plan set by whom? The old geese. In the morning, the hunter came to the tree and climbed up. So the night was over, and in the morning, who came? The hunter came. and he climbed up the tree. He looked at the geese in the nest. So he went to the top of the tree where he had spread the net, and what did he see? He saw all the birds being trapped in his net. They all are dead, he muttered to himself. Muttered means whisper, say softly. Say softly. So he said to himself. What did he say to himself? They are all dead. Why did he say that they all are dead? Because they did not make any movement, isn't it? As the old geese had said, they all laid as if they were dead. Understood? മരിച്ചതുപോലെ കിടക്കാം. He muttered to himself. He threw them out of the net one by one. The birds lay still until the last one had been thrown down. Then all at once they got up, flapped their wings and flew away. So one by one he started. He found all the birds dead. He thought they are all dead. So he thought he will throw everything to the ground and then he will come down, collect them and go home, isn't it? So that what did he do? From top of the tree he started throwing down the birds one by one from the net, and all the birds are thrown to the ground. And when the last one also came to the ground, what did the birds do? They all suddenly flapped their wings and flew high up in the air. Understood? So now who escaped? All the birds escaped. From whom? From the hunter. The hunter was taken by surprise. Because why was the hunter surprised? Because he thought all the birds are dead, isn't it? And that is why, what did he do? He threw them to the ground. From the top of the tree he watched all the geese fly away. So now, how did the geese escape from the hunter? The old geese had asked them what idea? And given them the idea. Which idea? Saying them that when the hunter comes, we all should lie there as if we are all dead. So what will the hunter do? He will that means he will not take the dead birds, isn't it? So what will he do? He will throw all of them out from the net to the ground one by one. So when all the birds come and fall on the ground, and before the hunter climbed down the tree, what must we do? We all have to fly together. So did they fly together? Yes, they had united together. They had united together, isn't it? If they were not united, will they escape from the hunter? Yes, they will not escape from the hunter, isn't it? If that time also when the old bird had said that we have to lie down as if we were dead, and if they did not obey him, what will happen? Suppose think that the birds had said in the beginning, okay, we will do, and they forgot it, isn't it? So now this time also, if they did not obey the old bird, what would have happened? They all have been taken by whom? By the hunter, isn't it? Will they escape? No, they will not escape. And all had united together. A team was there, yes or no? Yes, it was a teamwork. That means all had joined together and worked as who had said? The old bird had said. So that teamwork was there among the birds. Understood? So now you understood what's a teamwork? Yes, when we join together and do a work together, united together, then it is a teamwork. So in the first poem we have studied how the teamwork helps, and now here in the lesson also, because they all had united together, what had happened? They were able to escape from the hunter. Understood? So the lesson is over and the question answers are there. The first question, where did the geese live? So where did the wild geese live? They lived in the forest, yeah, the top of a big tall tree. Understood? Why did the old bird advise the other birds to destroy the creeper? So one day the old wise bird had seen a creeper at the foot of their tree where they had taken shelter. So why did he ask the other geese to cut it off or to destroy it? Because he said after some time this creeper will help who? This creeper will help a hunter to climb the tree and catch us all. Isn't it? That means if the hunter climb up the tree, what will happen? He will be able to see all the geese over there and then he will take them off. Isn't it? So this is what who had requested? The old bird had requested. So did they obey him? Did they cut the tree? No. What did they say first? It is only a small tree and it cannot do any harm, isn't it? And they forgot about it. After some time, what happened to that small tree? It started winding up the tree and that time it became very strong. Understood? Why did the geese cry help, help? So when did the geese started crying help, help? Yes. When in the morning, when all the birds had gone for food, who had climbed the tree? The hunter had climbed up the tree and what did he do? He had spread the net over there, isn't it? He understood it was the place of whom? Geese. So he spread the net over there and in the evening while they are coming, what happened? They all had gone inside the net and now they were not able to come out of the net. At that moment, what did they started? Crying for help. Understood? What did the hunter do when he thought that the geese were dead? So the next morning, who came? The hunter had come. And what did he think about the geese? So when he came, he saw all the birds are lying inside the net without any movement. So what did he think? He thought they all are dead. And what did he do? He started taking one by one from the net and throwing into the ground. Isn't it? Why did he throw to the ground? Because he thought after throwing all the birds to the ground, he will come back and collect it and go home. Isn't it? Now, why did the geese pretend to be dead? So, why did they pretended to be dead? Because if they show any movement and if the hunter thinks they are alive, what will the hunter do? He will catch them, isn't it? Because they seems to be dead, what did he do? He threw them one by one to the ground. Otherwise, all the birds went and he will carry the whole net together, isn't it? Now describe one incident which you got into trouble, did not do your homework. Suppose you did not do your homework in time and you came to school, what will happen? It is sure who will punish you? Your teacher will punish you or sometimes ask you to go home and complete the work and come back, isn't it? That depends according to the teacher. So now you understood the lesson. Now state whether the following statements are true or false. The tree was the house of a flock of parrots. So parrots were living there or geese were living? Geese were living. So the answer is false. When you write false or true, you should know the correct answer also. Understood? So it was not the parrots who were living, geese. The wise old bird wanted the creeper to be destroyed. True or false? Yes, true. Because who had said to destroy that creeper? The wise old bird. Why did he ask them to destroy? He said after some time it will help a hunter to climb up. The hunter climbed the tree with the help of a ladder. So how did the hunter went up the tree, climbed up the tree? He climbed on that creeper and reached on the top of the tree. Did he bring a ladder? Yes, no, he did not bring a ladder. How did he climb? With the help of that creeper which has winding the big tree. So there, not the ladder, what you will write? With the help of the creeper. When caught in the net, the foolish bird began to weep. All the birds started crying, yes or no? Yes, they all started crying. Only they understood now they are in harm, isn't it? Till then when the old bird said, they did not think about their harm, isn't it? Now they understood they are in danger. So it is true. The wise older bird helped them to escape. So who helped them to escape? The hunter or the wise bird? The wise bird helped them to escape. How did they escape? What was the advice given by, what was the idea given by the hunter? He said, we all should lie inside the net as if we are dead. We should not make any movement. So when the hunter comes, he will find that we all are dead. So from there he will not collect all the dead birds. What will he do? He will throw one by one from the net to the ground. And when all of us had fallen to the ground, before the hunter comes, what should we do? We should fly together. So that was done by whom? By those geese. Understood? Next one, the ant and the dove. So one more story based on that. On his way home, an ant saw a sparkling fountain. Sparkling means shining, bright. Have you seen a fountain? In the park and all we can see, isn't it? Water coming in different directions from that pipe in the middle of the park or anywhere. Sparkling because it is bright. When the sunlight or the light falls on it, the falls of the water seems to be bright. He crawled onto his wall to take a closer look. So who came very near to that fountain? An ant. Suddenly he slipped and fell into the water. What happened to that small ant? He came very near to the sparkling water, and looking at it, he had fallen into the water. He gurged and panicked and waved his legs in the air. So he got frightened. He don't know how to escape from that water. Help, I can't swim, he cried. He started crying and shouting, help, help. Luckily, just at that moment, a friendly dove flew up. Who came there? A dove came there. She saw that the tiny ant was drowning and quickly flew onto the nearby tree. So when the dove came there, what did she saw? She saw the ant struggling in this water. So after some time, what will happen to this ant? It will die, isn't it? So the bird suddenly flew to a nearby tree. She pulled off a leaf and let it glide down to the ant. Here you are, she coaxed and flew away. Then what did she do? She climbed to the tree, and from there, what did she do? She pulled off, that means while shaking off that tree, a leaf had fallen to that water, and she said, here it is. Here it is means, here the leaf is there. You climb on that leaf and save your life. Understood? So when the leaf had fallen to the water, it will be floating. So who can enter into the leaf? The ant can enter to the leaf, and when the leaf floats and comes to the end of the wall of the fountain, what the ant can do? It can escape. Understood? So there also who had helped, instead of seeing and laughing the ant struggling in the water, what did the dove do? It tried to help that small ant. Understood? So you also should be like that. Always you should have the tendency of helping others in one way or other, in whichever way we can do, try to do it. Understood? So this lesson is over, and the question answers and the grammar work will be sent to you. Understood? So you read the lesson many times, and if any doubts are there based on the lesson, please inform and clear that doubt. Understood? Thank you.